I think our total cash was $100,000, $150,000 or something like that left. And we had to figure out a way of saying, let's turn around this business and at least make it cash positive. So at least we can pay our bills. Me and Deep sat across one day in a cafeteria, and literally Deep just gave me a paper and said, write the names of 5-6 people who can move with you and if we can start this business. We moved to the mezzanine floor, and that's how we kind of just downsized to a bare minimum and kept the US-India business as a focus. So we established a call center line. We got a number called 1-800-India-10. And we were largely doing BPO, but acquiring customers online, but servicing them mostly over the call. We had a 24-hour call center manned by 2 to 3 people. I'd do possibly a 12, 14-hour shift, which will overlap mainly with the US time, but do something in India, like go to the office around 2, 3 in the afternoon, work till 2, 3, 4 in the morning, kind of overlap a little bit with people working during the day, but largely sell tickets over the phone and help people learn how to sell tickets over the phone, make some money. The revenue was in dollars, our expenses were in the rupees, so that kept us going.
This question, sorry, eBooker was like a sales online BPO. When you say they were doing what exactly?
Online travel agency out of GK.
Okay.
They were doing fairly well. They had listed on NASDAQ. So they were looking to, outsource their call center or their operations to India. And instead of outsourcing, Mr. Dhameja, who was the founder and CEO at that time, was from Delhi or from India. So he said, I might as well set up my own stuff. And then somebody got us the deal. And so Deep and Rajesh said, okay, we'll set up a captive BPO for ebookers in India. And that was eventually a fairly large operation at that time. So they were spending a lot of time setting up ebookers back office in India, and but also at the same time giving 20-30% of their time to MakeMyTrip, because we had to divide, and I had moved full time to say, okay, listen, I know this business. I'm just going to run this business for the next couple of years or till whenever needed, and just did everything possible to figure out how to sell tickets, how to make money. Kept acquiring customers efficiently. Sachin was doing marketing. He learned how to do marketing in the US quite well. We worked with a few of Indian sites, a few of NRI websites, few NRI newspapers, just figured out the business. And in a year or so, managed to get to a position where we were cash neutral. We're not making any money, but we had so there were times where we just didn't have any clue of what the future was looking like, because with limited money and the macro environment just becoming hostile by the day. So first we had 9/11, which clearly really hurt travel. But somehow the travel to India for Indians living in the US didn't get that badly affected, because that travel was not for leisure, but it was almost everyone had to come to India. Then we had SARS, which was the precursor to COVID. Now we know what it feels like in a bigger, but it was a smaller version of COVID. That was actually South Asia and Southeast Asia were impacted the most. So that happened. If that was not enough, the parliament attack happened. Then India and Pakistan almost went to a war where the embassies were even moving people out of India. They thought of a nuclear exchange at that time, which was scary, but a reality. So everything that could have gone wrong in a period of 5 years just went wrong. I mean, macroeconomics, political, geopolitics, diseases, I don't know what else can go wrong, but that was the period.